Seahawk territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 38. They run out of the gun with Swift. Powers through. 12 more yards there and another first down.
12 more yards. That's another Bears.
To throw, Williams looking for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Bears at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season, and they fell in the opener, got back on the beat. For the win in week 2, but stumbled again last week to fall under 500.
And despite that stumble, I don't think anyone's too concerned because they've made mistakes that they believe are correctable. And this is a team still getting to know each other. I'm not that concerned, and neither are they.
Here's Williams. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Throwing is Williams. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. So on 4th down, Cairo Santos on now for the Bears field goal. Santos' kick is up and through, and it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Start. Smash.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the 41-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Ready. Ready.
Down the right sideline. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. It's their quarterback with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive.
I've never known an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive down with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
DeAndre Swift, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have retaken the lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7.
Bears 10, Seahawks 7. Cairo Santos.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Chicago Bears.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get it. Steady.
On the ground, here is the rookie from Texas A&M. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat. 60 go.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Intercepted on the second play of the game. And the Bears are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
32-yard line.
Here's Williams to begin with a pass. That's the big tight end, Colston Loveland. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground. Play it safe.
He's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Byron Murphy getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
So you find yourself in second and long. What you're thinking here as the play caller is just get this into a manageable third down situation. But after that rush attempt and that big gain, they now find themselves in third and short, which makes it nice. They can run or pass.
He gets this complete to Burden. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Williams. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. The throw here is complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? We're trying to pick this up with a pop pass. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
They'll go. It's Swift. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears first down. And he gets more than he needs. 4 yards. The pickup on that 4th and 2.
We'll see how much that decision costs them as the game unfolds, but give credit to this defense. They found a way to get off the field They had their backs against the wall there on the opening drive.
Williams. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Rove Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second and goal.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way. And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. Swift, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
A 3-yard loss.
On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This is about as short as you can get. Santos' kick is good. And the Bears will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Now, Milrow, this is designed run. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
This is a great example of when a great play call meets great
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, we have an NFC fighting store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Chicago Bears. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started, and we're underway from Soldier Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. And the play clock gets 0. This is going to be delay a game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterbacks could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Snaps can come quicker here. It is 2nd and 10 after the penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And five ahead for a field. It's 3rd down. Offense in a hurry up here. Now ahead of 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Seahawks sending out the down look here ahead of this 3rd down. A draw now. This is Swift. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. And the gun, here's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That shit gonna be easy. Only thing they hate is decoy niggas. You ain't gotta check in the hotel. My nigga just come to the crib. As far as the hoes, you fucking the crib. They
Vegas! What is up?
Williams from the gun. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly, but the catch moves him to the 48.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Williams to throw on third. He finds a doomsday downfield. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the red zone now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be the last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. You're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
19. Dragon 60. Cowboy 80. 19.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Completes it again to Smith and Jigba. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 22 out of that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
22 yards. That's good.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 70.
A gain of 22
70.
yards.
Warriors 70.
First down, Seattle.
They've got a man in motion. Milrow with it on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now it's second down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
18, 19, Charger, 19.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 30.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. The Seahawks with an early lead. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have second down behind the sticks. Buying some time right. He takes it himself. He's got room to roam. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
First down, here's Swift. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Williams throwing again here on second down. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing. The rhythm and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. No throw, third and long. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
A 48-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Oh, boy. That's cut just a little bit too close for comfort. All depends on the rotation of the ball at that point. Whether it's going to bank in or come right back at you. That time, it worked out.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. This makes it up to the 25.
The Seahawks take over first down 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Get it. Cougar 19. Panther 60.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Let's go now.
It's a design keeper for Milroe. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did the homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Come on, set. Panther 60, Panther, Mustang 19, 18, Pioneer.
They send a man in motion. And air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. He'll have the first down and even more. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and they give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Milroe from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Warriors 70.
To the air on 3rd and long. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Now a design run. Here's Milroe. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now lead by 10.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11.
14. Bears 3. Michael Dixon to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. To throw is Williams. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Seahawks are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go now. Mustang 18, 5, 79 growth, 19 tight, 19, 30.
First down throw here from Milroe. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Seahawks.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Myers to add the PAT. The XP is up and good. And the Seahawks push their lead to 18.
Bears 3. Michael Dixon to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's looking for Colston Loveland. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. They set up the screen here to Swift. And he's short of the first after a wild gain. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Trap 60, trap 60.
From the gun, Milrow. He puts some juice on a deep throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Ole Miss rookie. And the Bears take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
At their own 48-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Here's Williams. He's throwing deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He's going to try another deep one here. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd down. Here's Williams. He's loaded another one up. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
This will be grabbed at the 5. They have him back there because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? The playground back in the day, right? You played tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, the human joystick, or Cordero Patterson, those elite guys, you just can't bring them down.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Putting a receiver in motion. Trying to throw this from the gun. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
8-2.
At the 48-yard line.
19 Tigers, 79 Broncos, 70 Rangers. Cup 19, Cup 19. Warriors 70. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Here we go, set. Dragon 6, Panther 60, Pep, Mustang 19.
Motioning him from the slot right.
Go.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Ooh, put some air under this one, right side. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
He's trying to go deep again.